truth is out there. Secret alien program concealing evidence of UFOs. The belief in aliens visiting Earth via spacecraft was given greater validity last year following reports by both the New York Times and Politico magazine of the secretive Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program, AATIP. This was coupled with a video released by the Department of Defense which shows the two Navy F/A-18F fighter jets and an unknown object near San Diego. But some experts in UFO studies think the release was merely a test to gauge public reactions to set people up for really big news about aliens. Retired nuclear physicist and a longtime investigator and lecturer on the UFO phenomenon, Stanton Friedman, said, "I can't say I know why things are coming out at this time. I appreciate the courage of those former officials who came forth." He also criticized debunkers who advocate listening for alien signals but ignore the tone of evidence of alien visitors. According to Stephen Aftergood of the Project on Government Secrecy at the Federation of American Scientists in Washington, the purpose of the AATIP is threat identification. He added, "But the fact that this program was initiated at the request of Senator Reid, not the Air Force, suggests that national security was not the paramount motivation here. It is somewhat dismaying to see how quickly unidentified aerial phenomena are publicly interpreted and portrayed as UFOs of possibly extraterrestrial origin. Collectively, we should all be becoming more intelligent and more perceptive, not more stupid and gullible." President and Scientific Director of the J. Allen Hynek Center for UFO Studies in Chicago, Mark Roediger, said he was initially skeptical of UFOs. But, after looking through hundreds of reports by witnesses, he became convinced that UFOs deserve serious study. Speaking of the AATIP, he said the sightings confirm something that has been believed for many years. That these sightings are still happening, we just were not learning about them. He said he hopes the core AATIP information that has been gathered can be released to the public and made available for scientific study. He added, "It would be extremely disappointing and frustrating if these reports are not released for scrutiny. We need high-quality data about UFOs to do better science. If those reports are never released, all of this is going to be blip in UFO history. But even if it's only a blip in history, it's still a darn interesting blip." A spokesman for the Scientific Coalition for Ufology, SCU, Alejandro Rojas, said the revelation of the AATIP is evidence the U.S. government has been researching the phenomenon for years, despite claiming no interest in the phenomenon since 1969. Mr. Rojas advocates the scientific study of UFOs and believes all information regarding them should be released so the data can be properly analyzed scientifically. He said, "Remember, the U is for unidentified, not alien. We don't know what these things are. Just because we get uncomfortable with the idea of aliens does not mean we should not investigate when the people who pilot our most advanced technologies say they encounter something that outclasses their aircraft. It would be highly negligent not to investigate." Between 1952 and 1969, the U.S. Air Force's official UFO investigation program called Project Blue Book came to the following conclusions. No UFO reported, investigated and evaluated has ever indicated a threat to our national security. There is no evidence that sightings categorized as unidentified represent technological developments or principles beyond the range of present-day scientific knowledge, and there is no evidence that sightings categorized as unidentified are extraterrestrial vehicles.